Form 3, First Midterm, Mathematics. Lesson number 2, Equations, Inequalities and Formula. Equations, Inequalities and Formula. Content: using directed numbers, simplifying algebraic expressions, solving equations, inequalities, solving inequalities, constructing formula, substituting numbers into formula, change the subject of a formula. Numbers. Numbers can be divided into so many groups, mainly negative numbers and positive numbers. On the number line, we can interpret positive numbers as position to the right of 0 and negative numbers as position to the left of 0. These positive and negative numbers are together known as directed numbers. Directed numbers are not necessarily whole numbers. For example, 1.2 kilometers or else minus 3.5. Here you can see a number line. There you can see 0 is the center. The number line goes on to the infinity in both directions. So here you can see, normally you know 67, and when you get 76, 76 is the larger number. So likewise, if you want to compare 0 and a negative number, always the 0 is the larger number. If you want to compare two negative numbers, you have to look at the number line and get an idea. Here you can see an example, minus 20 and minus 45. Minus 20 is the larger number. Adding and subtracting of numbers. Positive and negative. If you want to add positive numbers, like first example, 2 plus 4, it's equal to 6. If you want to add two negative numbers, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2 plus minus 2, minus 4. If you want to add positive number and a negative number, if it is positive 6 plus minus 2, there are more positive values, so the difference is 6 to 4. More positive values are there, so the answer should be positive. Positive 4. If you want to add positive number and a negative number, think it is positive 2 and a negative minus 4. Negative 4. So positive and negative, there are more negative values. So the difference is 4 and 2. So the answer is minus 2. So here you can see another example. 2 plus 4, 6. 5 plus minus 5. There are two signs together. If two different signs are together, it will come into subtraction. You have already learned those things in Form 1 class. So 5 plus minus 5, it will become 5 minus 5. So answer is 0. Next one, 5 minus minus 5. So it will become plus 5. So it is 10. 5 plus plus 5. So 5 plus 5, 10. Here you can see the other side also, the some example. Go through them also. multiplying and dividing of numbers. Multiplying directed numbers can be interpreted in similar way. Here 2 times 4 equals to 8. Minus 2 times minus 4 positive 8. Minus 4 times 2 minus 8. In multiplication and division, if the signs are same, result is positive. If the signs are different, the result is negative. You have to remember in multiplying and dividing numbers, signs are the same, result is positive. If the signs are different, the result is negative. So, in division also same. Go through these examples, you can understand. Simplifying algebraic expression. If an algebraic expression contains two terms each with the same letter, then we can usually add them. Here you can see first example, a plus a. Same term, like term, 2a. 2a plus 3a equals to 5a. Then you can see next one, a minus minus a. So the two same signs. So the signs will become positive. Then a plus a, 2a. Next one, a plus minus a. As I have taught you in earlier, if there are two different signs, it will become negative. So positive and negative, the final answer will become C. A times B equal to AB. A times A to the power 2 or square of A. Next one, 5A multiplied by 2B. You can multiply the numbers 5 times 2, 10, 10AB. 4x divided by 2y. Numbers you can divide. 4 divided by 2, 2. X over y. Likewise, you can see there are few examples. Collect like terms and how to remove the bracket. Go through them. You can do now exercise 2B. Solving equations. This is an equation. It means that left hand side is equal to the right hand side. We can think of the two sides of an equation as the contents of the two pans on a pair of scales, which are exactly balanced. The equality will remain the true provided that we always do the same thing to both sides. Solving an equation means finding the number that the letter stands for so that the two sides are equal. When solving equation like this, it is sensible to proceed in the following order. If there is any bracket, you have to remove that bracket. Then you have to collect any terms on each side. Collect the terms on one side. Collect the number terms on the other side. So here you can see one example. 3x plus 6 equal to minus x. So the first step you have, if there is no bracket, so you have to collect the like terms onto the each side. Then you have to collect the letter terms on one side, number terms into another side. So while you do that, you have to change the signs. Throw 3x as it is minus x, while you are taking it to the other side, it will become positive x. And that plus 6 you have to take on to the other side, it will turn 0. You have to take it as minus 6. So this 3x plus x, 4x Then that 6 when you are taking to the other side minus 6. 4x equal minus 4. So the x equal minus 1. There's another one example. You can go through that also. Inequalities. This also you have already learned in Form 2 class. What is an inequality? How to represent it on a number line? Everything you learn. So, equality and inequality. You know, if the mouth is open in the crocodile sign, so when we are using this to compare numbers, mouth is open side we are using larger, other side we are using smaller. So here you can see how do you show equal, greater than or equal, not equal, less than or equal. So you can see the other side. Inequalities on a number line. First one. This is an inequality. This inequality is true when x stands for any number that is greater than 5. There is a range of numbers that x can stand for, and we can show them this range on a number line. So as it is not equal, we are not coloring the circle. You can see we have to circle the number 5 and we have to draw the arrow to the more than 5. It means it represents 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Next one is less than. X values are not equal but less than minus 1. Third one. X values are larger than or equals 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Next one less than or equal to 2. So it's less than or equal to 2. So you have to color the circle and you have to represent the number. That. Solving inequalities using division or solving inequalities. From the last exercise, we can see that an inequality remains true when the same number is added or subtracted from both sides. So here we can consider, you can see for the first one, 3x equals or smaller than 12. So you can see 3 times x is less than or equal to 12. The opposite of multiplying by 3 is divided by 3. So as in equation, we have to find out x. So we are doing the opposite of that. So we have to divide. While you divide, you may get x values are smaller than or equals 4. So you can see how it represents on the number line. You can see it. Next one, that's also a solve the inequalities and representing the solution. For m minus 3 smaller than 2m plus 6. To collect the variable terms on one side, subtract 2m from both sides. To take this to the other side, take like terms into one side. So 4m, then take the other 2m as minus. So then it will represent 2m minus 3 smaller than plus 6. Take that minus 3 to the other side. So it will become positive 2m smaller than 9. Since m is multiplied by 2, divide both sides by 2. So then you may get m is smaller than 9 divided by 2, or else m is equal to m is smaller than 4.5, but it is not equal. constructing formula. By using letters for the unknown quantities, we can construct a formula. You can see one example. A number p is equal to the sum of a number q and twice a number r. So when we are writing the formula, a number p is equal. So you can see p is equal to the sum of number q and twice means we want to multiply r by 2. P is equal q plus 2r. Example 2. A number v is equal to the square of number n. V is equal square of n, or else we can tell it v is equal n to the power 2. So you can try now exercise 2.8. There are 20 sums. At least try to solve 10 sums. Substituting numbers into formula. Here, example 1. Given that f is equal ma, find f when m is equal to 5, a is equal to 6. F is equal to ma, so m stands for 5, a stands for 6. There is no sign, so m multiplied by a, it means 5 times 6. So f is equal to 30. Example 2. Evaluate the expressions 4c plus 3. C is equals to minus 2. 4c plus 3. So 4c means 4 times 3, c. C stands for minus 2. 4 times minus 2 minus 8 plus 3 is equal to minus 5. Substitute P is equal to 20 and W is equal to 4 into the formula. So the given formula is P is equal to L plus 2W. So P stands for 20, W stands for 4. So here you can see simplifying the numbers in this way. 20 is equal to 2L plus 8. Subtracting 8, it will become 12. 20 minus 8, 12 is equal to L. 6, L is equal to 6. So the length of that rectangle is 6 cm. So likewise, now you can go through exercise 2i. Changing the subject of a formula. Make the letter in brackets the subject of the formula. P is equal S plus R. Make S as the subject of a formula. So keep S as the subject and take the other letters to the other side. P, then positive R. So you have as solving equation, change the sign. So as it is positive R, make it as negative or minus R. P minus R is equal S. Example 2, A is equal B minus C. Make B as the subject of the formula. So here the C is as the negative, so take it as the other side as positive. A plus C is equal B. So here you can have few more examples. Go through them. You can go through these exercises. There are two worksheets. Go through them and try to do it. Thank you.